What do you say to them? You grew up in the environment that many of us have. Many people outside of government, people, many, and some who are still there. And you managed to you got to impeach a president. Nigga, I've never seen that before. Like you got. What would you say to them specifically from your experiences? Because it's talking points and all these aspirational ideas are not as impactful as somebody who walked in those same streets and been in those same environments, but yet are sitting where you are.
First of all, you never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
For sure,
Damn.
for sure.
But I grew up in that same environment. It's part of the reason why, I'll make reference to a Christopher Wallace or others on the floor of the House or the Senate, because that is my experience. And what we've said, some of the younger African-American male members of Congress, is that we hear you, we see you, we are you. And we are working to solve these problems. The George Floyd Justice and Policing Act was an outgrowth in many ways of our own personal experience. The death of George Floyd wasn't brought to me by my chief of staff or a fellow member of Congress or even my legislative director. It was brought to me by my 16-year-old son, who showed me the video and said, "Dad, it's happened again. What are you going to do about it?" And that's a statement that ran right through my heart, of course, as it would any father, because I had to have that same conversation with him and my oldest son, the talk about what to do when dealing with the police. And that's not an easy conversation to have with your black children, but I knew exactly what to say, because my father had that same conversation with me growing up in Brooklyn in the late 80s and early 90s, word for word. And we're tired.